at her. Oh, here they are. Look at them. It's Eric and Adam and Gigi Goode. She's serving it. Look at her. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Look at Her, the Qween after show where our super celebrity guest looks at some of the queens she's played with, slayed with, or even laid with, and spills a little tea. Oh, it's tension tamer. Or throws a little shade if she has to, only if she has to. Or just tells us something that we don't know. Today's guest is the fabulous, fierce, fantastic Gigi Goode. Stunning, honey. Yes. Gigi, have you been having fun with us today, baby?
Yes, so much fun. You know, fun fact, in high school, there were 3 things I wanted to do. One of them was Showgirls WeHo, one of them was Hey Qween, and the other one was Look at Her. So.
Well, you two
out of 3
off the list. Cross them off the list and know that you can come back anytime.
I'll be back tomorrow.
And of course, we have my sisters, my sissy besties here helping me recover from the loss of my beautiful lady Red, filling in like family only can. Erickatoure, Aviance, and Adaminta Josefinta.
We are so happy to be here.
And we are ready to look at her.
Yes, you both know how the game goes. All right, well, Gigi, if you've been wanting to do this since high school, you know how to play this game.
Oh, I'm ready.
You know what makes a good look at us. It's the tea. All right, let us begin. And because Adam's back in the house, the spooky sound effect is back too. Look at her. The beauty, Widow Vanjie.
Oh my God, I love Widow so much. She is so insanely talented, the things that she can do. Have you heard of a Widow Vanjie fan flip?
No.
You haven't?
No.
She created this thing and I've been practicing. Let's see if I can do it. This is like her move. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Whoa,
Yes.
Widow Vanjie. Yes. Oh, nice.
She taught that one to me backstage, one of the episodes, and she's amazing, worth her weight in gold, and is just so talented. There was a moment when I think the fans got to her a little bit, the comments were getting to her, and it almost got to a place that I was worried about, and I'm just so glad that she is back doing what she's doing, and she's been working on projects, and she's just so talented.
Such a bright spirit, so talented and creative. And you know, any of you girls who get on the show, and even any of us who are slightly near the Drag Race universe, are just open for a lot of hostility, negativity, and people just throwing daggers at you when you're like, all I'm just trying to do is have fun and entertain people. And the fans really feel like entitled to this negative thing, and it's a shame that it can affect you. Have you felt affected by that negativity at all?
There was a minute where I did let it get to me, and it honestly came from like my mom reading all the comments and sending them all to me. So of course it felt like I was getting all this negativity all at once. But I realized really quickly, and I'm really glad that I did, that none of it is real. It is all completely artificial. It's not real until you are face to face with me saying what you are saying, and then we can have an adult conversation about it. You know what I mean? Like, none of your negative opinions affect what I'm doing because I'm not doing it for you, I'm doing it for me.
Well said, Gigi. Well said. All right, let us continue and hope that the glasses won't droop. Look at her.
Ooh!
Oh my
That's a
goodness.
gorgeous picture.
I'm feeling more hydrated than ever right now. The beautiful Heidi in closet.
I don't think I've ever seen that picture before. She looks great.
Stunning.
Heidi is another one of those queens that just has that natural raw talent when it comes to stage presence, performing, she has personality for light years.
Yes.
My goodness. So incredible, and I know we had our little moment on the show.
A feud that will last till the end of time. An anger that will never be forgotten.
Yeah, apparently.
Right.
But I don't know what I was thinking in that moment when I said what I said about her makeup, because I think in the moment I was really just like, you know, I want to have a TV moment. I want to just like say whatever I can say, and I did not mean any of the words that I said to her, and it broke my heart that she started crying.
Yeah, that's rough.
We've since obviously spoken about it, and we are close, we're good friends, and there is no harm done. She has obviously worked so hard on her face. Like, her makeup has gotten so good so fast. And I honestly think that the whole thing was that we didn't have 4 hours to paint our face on set. And I think that's what she's used to, and that's what a lot of the girls are used to. So if you're a fan watching the show, you gotta understand that sometimes there are some time constraints.
Right,
that
exactly.
don't fit into the normal routine, so keep that in mind.
Even stage version club makeup, when it translates to TV, that's a very different thing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I learned how to do my makeup quick because of that show, and I'm glad that I did, but love Heidi.
Yeah, of course, you and Heidi are good. When she was here, she told me she was going from our studio to going to see you.
Yeah.
That's good.
So glad she finally lives in LA and is out of wherever what is it, Ramsor? Who knows?
Right, she's finally left Ramsor, honey. Well, hopefully she bought property in Ramsor before she left, because she could get a lovely home, right?
Oh my God, for like $2.
Yes, exactly. The Heidi in Closet Estate. It's a walk-in closet. All right, look at her. Oh, Sam Smith.
Oh my God, such a sweetheart.
Now, you were in their video with Demi Lovato.
Yes, I was, which was, again, a very crazy experience and something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Just like be a part of a music video and that kind of experience. And Sam was so kind and humble and helpful, and the only thing they cared about was the comfortability of everybody else in the room.
Wow.
Or I guess the track and field, I should say. Because we did have to do some sprinting out there.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And Demi Lovato, you're obviously in the Camp Rock bracket, so that must have been fun.
Yes, call me out on it. Absolutely. Demi Lovato was my diva.
Really?
She was my diva when I was that age. Unfortunately, I did not get to meet her. I think she was just filming a separate day, but the video, she looked great.
I love what Sam Smith has been doing. They came out as non-binary.
Yeah.
When they did that dance number a few videos back, that was legendary.
So beautiful.
What did you think about that, and was that inspiring to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think Sam has kind of always had that air of just not giving a fuck what anybody thinks, and I really find that to be something that I focus on number one when I wake up in the morning. And the fact that they can just go out on one day and have like a super boyish outfit, and the next day have a super feminine outfit, and then the next day they're just wearing a winged eyeliner with like army boots, and it's just another way of telling the public that it doesn't matter.
Love it. All right, look at her. Oh, wow. Spooky.
Spooky.
Aiden Zane. A great queen.
Yeah.
Right?
So great. And such, I'm so glad that RuPaul's Drag Race got to have a queen like her on it, because she just is, there's so many fans of the show who are interested and want to see the type of drag that she delivers, which is the horror, which is the like otherworldly, ghastly kind of drag. And during the show, I could tell that it was really getting to her head, and she was really, starting to process everything that everyone was saying. And I think that if she had just really not given a fuck the whole time, I really think she could have gone super far. And even since the show, her drag has just like only gone through the roof.
Yeah, she had, first of all, it's a big jump to go from a line cook at Denny's to the Thunderdome of Drag Race.
Yeah.
So that's already got to be making you feel insecure and nervous, and then to come into the room with all the glamazons of your season,
right,
and then to get a little bit of that negativity, that I can imagine that's hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm dying to see what her audition video looked like, because I can only imagine it. She loves to do all that stuff herself, so I'm sure it was like a full horror movie.
Yeah. Now, do you think, you really think it's that she just needed to like step up? Because her drag was good.
Yeah.
She just needed to have more confidence, huh?
I think there was more confidence. And don't get me wrong, there were some runways that could have been done a little bit better.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, Miss Aiden Sane. Didn't have to be sleeping on the ball challenge. But Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like a good example of drag that might not be $1 million drag, but can be successful is like Heidi's had some of the looks that were like Heidi's cape look was a black sequin jumpsuit and a cape, and she just didn't give a fuck. She delivered the personality, and that's what you paid attention to. So Aiden, if she had just been louder, which she was at the end, which I love, that exit line was so good.
Yes, exactly. Well, there's always all-stars for Miss Aiden Zane, and I'm looking forward to that. Okay, look at her, the Queen. Your current reigning.
God, her skin is just butter. It's unfair.
Now, you were telling us in the main show that you were on FaceTime with Jada right when the parade was about to pass her house after she won.
I don't remember what we were talking about. It must have just been like a random FaceTime call, but we were just in the middle of a conversation. She was like, I think I gotta go. There's a parade. And I was like, okay, you go, girl. But that was, I mean, I was so happy to see her getting the praise that she deserved from her hometown, her friends, her family, and everyone around.
She seemed like she kept a really steady head during the whole competition, and no matter the pressures.
Yeah, she knew why she was there. She knew what she came to do, but she also led, and this is a big thing for me, she led with kindness above all else. Like she can throw in a shady moment here and there, but at the end of the day, she is kind, and that to me just speaks volumes.
What's something that we might not know about Jada, or a moment on set that you guys had that we didn't get to see?
I can't quite think of a moment on set, but something about Jada that really gets under my skin is the longer she's in drag, the prettier she looks.
Oh, wow.
And this was a conversation that we had a lot because we had to be in drag sometimes for many, many hours, and the makeup just would sink more and more into her skin and look more and more like butter. Like, it's just so unfair.
I love it.
My gosh.
You guys were such a talented group, and it was a stellar top 3. You guys did you guys get to we're talking on the phone to each other like during the season, being like, bitch, we're slaying?
Yeah, I mean, like, when we were filming, of course, I think we were all having the mentality that like, okay, I'm sure other girls while they're on their seasons think that this is the best season that's about to come out, so we don't want to fall into that delusion. But then it was airing, and we were like, oh my God, this is like really good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Hello, children. Click here. Click here. And subscribe. You're welcome.